a retreat place.
And you hear the birds and trees, and it is community, it's learning.
People are starting to join. Oh, Jing, I did not expect you today. I will lower my webcam a little. Yes. We feel less lonely now, thanks to Elsa that had joined us on video. Hi, Elsa.
Hello.
Hello. I see Daniela Chantal Arquier, of course, Antoine's family, always supporting. Yes. Yes, Vera also hosting formidably our own webinars around here. Because yes, again, welcome everyone. Welcome Agnes. Hey, nice again. Darius, I think you came to all sessions. This is amazing. Yeah, I think we should have made a bingo, contest for everyone that came to all sessions. Lena, of course. We have also here at Suderbyn our own screening that is hosted by Vera. Really thank you, Vera. We have, I think, 8 or 10 people also watching us. Leonor, hey Leonor, coming soon. Yeah, we're gonna start soon. Already 16 at the beginning. Hi Alexandra. Really nice. And again, you can hit the chat. You can write me messages in private. Any question is really good questions. We're talking about art today. Really personal and subjective matter. Everyone has their own sensitivity towards it. And I think that's great that it's bringing a lot of people together today to talk about that. Definitely. Nice. So let's start with something while we wait for everyone to come. Since we're talking about art, and we didn't want to, so we want it to be only up to bottom, only one talk about art. We wanted to start a little with the creation. So as you can see now, there is a screen coming. I hope everyone can see it. And on the screen, you can, each and one of you can draw something. You do not hear me. I will get back to you about that. So I invite each and one of you to just take your pen and choose your favorite color and just draw a line, and any line. So me, for instance, I'm gonna go with green, and I want to draw a line. I don't want it to be that straight. I want to draw a line like this. And yeah, just take your pen and draw. Let me know if just choose your favorite color and draw, and we're gonna do that. Oh, that's a beautiful heart. A wave.
Sorry, I can't do it.
Hello?
Hello. That's a nice wave. Yes, we hear you. Where's the pen? You just have to click, and maybe on the top you can find it.
What can I find on the top?
You should see a whiteboard all around. Come on, this is a lot of blue. Yes, hello.
Here is Bas from the Netherlands.
Hello, Bas. We hear you quite fine.
Good. I'm happy to see you again.
Us too.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a sunshine. Is that a tree? Okay, that's a blue tree. What's up with blue?
Well,
anything purple around here? Hi, Jonas. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's a nice drawing. I would like your feedback, Jing, right after. I'm gonna save it. Okay, oh yes, finally purple. Thank you. Thank you. Alexi, I think if you come to the whiteboard, you can just click with your mouse and you can write something. Oh, somebody's trying to sell us. Yeah, hello. Maybe I will draw moon somehow. Okay, this on the top right, this is supposed to be a moon. Okay, maybe I will turn it into a human being instead. Okay, this is so hard. This is so hard. So, did you all contribute to this? Oh, what's this creation? Okay, it is saved. Thank you everyone for this collaborative effort of art. I think we can sell it for a very good price. I will open the bids right after, and now I think we can get into the topic. Definitely into the topic. So this webinar today will conclude our Renewable Future series. On Monday, we talked about food and why growing your own food is the single most important thing that you can do in this world. And in these times, it makes even more sense. On Tuesday, I hope you join us for our live visit of Suderbyn. We went around, showed us the garden, our dome, our closed loop system. We even shared a little of our inside house. I'm gonna cut the sharing right now, Agnes. And yes, otherwise on Wednesday we had Simon talked to us about energy and why, even though we're striving to go into a renewable future, meaning going through a use of renewable energy as much as possible, that's actually quite a challenge to tackle that, as we rely on a significant proportion of fossil fuels. Yesterday it was me. I tried to show the links between the permaculture principles and how permaculture principle designs and how you can apply them to design a healthy personal life. And today, yeah, we thought concluding it with art. And we welcome Jing, which is our local artist here at Suderbyn. All the artwork that you saw about this Renewable Future series come from her. And yeah, today she's gonna share a little more about her calling to use art and how art can be used to raise awareness. So, Jing, the floor is yours.
Okay, thanks, Abdul. Hello, everyone. Let me share my screen first. Can you see it? Yeah. Actually, first, I'd like to take a moment of silence together with you and enjoy the painting in front of you. Yeah, I was saying this might be a weird opening, but I chose to start the whole talk with a bit of silent moment with you, just to focus on the painting in front of you. Because that's usually the way I talk, and that's usually the way I speak out my mind. Painting and visualizing always has been my way of communicating with the world since I was young. And I know in the last few days, we already had different presentations about our renewable future from also different perspectives like food, energy, and people yesterday from Abdul. So what about art? Can sitting in a room and working on a piece of painting be beneficial in some way? I would say yes. I really believe in the unique power and value of artistic expressions. What you can see on the screen right now is one of my paintings on the topic of make gardens not war. And the idea of this painting came to me quite naturally during one of our garden meetings. So we were discussing about growing different vegetables and fruits in our garden in Suderbyn. Well, our lovely neighbor, the military base located on the other side of the road, was practicing shooting the whole time. I was actually really disturbed, and I found it ironic that people can live in totally different realities, even though we're kind of just next to each other, we're neighbors. So I had this image on my mind immediately of lively plants growing all over some kind of military equipment and eventually transforming them into something organic and green. So for me, art is not only about creating something beautiful or decorative. I think art has the possibility to touch people emotionally, especially in a world where we face a huge amount of information every day, and we can easily get numb from this amount of information. But art can reach through this numbness and stimulate people to think or act differently. What really motivates me to create art is the desire to share my thoughts and reflections with other people, especially on certain environmental and social issues, such as climate change and gender inequality. However, it was not always clear for me what good I can do with my art or my painting skills. I was working full-time as a UX designer or digital designer back then in an office. To be honest, I was not really happy with my job because I wanted to do something more related to sustainability and something more meaningful in a way. I also found it pretty hard to discuss the topics I'm actually interested in, like environmental issues in the office with my colleagues, because I remember every day they were just talking about buying this new car or that new house during our lunch breaks all the time. I didn't know where and how to start with other meaningful topics. One day I created a drawing, as you can see on the screen, with mountains and city skyline. Then I posted it on my Instagram account. The next day, some colleagues came to me and asked, what's the idea behind? And I shared my thoughts on the reflection on the relationship of our current civilization with nature. So the whole lunchtime, actually, we discussed about different environmental issues and also the possibilities of living a more sustainable life in the office. That was the moment I realized my art, or let's say art in general, can trigger discussions and spread ideas. I thought, okay, this might be the way I can contribute to some kind of positive social impact as I always wanted to. So I said goodbye to my colleagues and quit my job. Since then, I've been trying to improve my art skills, and also I was trying to deliver clear messages through my art. What do I mean with delivering a message? For example, there's another painting of mine from the series of Make Gardens Not War. On this one, I combined some, let's say, non-related objects together, like the mushrooms and the paratroopers. This creates a sense of surprise and humor, which can help to deliver a pacifist message on non-violent conflict resolution. Now we can turn from external conflicts to internal conflicts. This painting was created to raise awareness about toxic masculinity. In our society, men are often discouraged to express their feelings and their vulnerabilities. But we are all soft inside, both men and women. So we all need a safe space where we can be vulnerable and just be ourselves. But where to find such a space? These days, I often feel quite privileged to be here in this community together with 20 other people during this virus epidemic time. We still have our connections with each other, and we have a beautiful garden to work on together. Look at Abdul, how happy he is on this picture. That was December last year, I think. He was harvesting carrots in the garden of Suderbyn Eco Village. And I just wanted to capture that joyful moment, a sense of celebration, also the appreciation of beauty in nature. So with this painting, I want to encourage more people to work with their garden and to help to regenerate the earth together. But I know regenerating the environment is not only about the land, but also about the sea. Meet Michelle, another amazing person from Suderbyn Eco Village. She takes real actions on defending and protecting the ocean environment and marine wildlife. She's been volunteering at the NGO of Sea Shepherd for 1 year on a boat, and their mission was to confront and expose illegal fishing activities. I was really inspired by her story. That's also why I want to share it with you, and also her portrait here. I hope this inspires more people to take courageous decisions and take care of our ocean ecosystems together. Now I wish I can tell you that I already successfully approached or influenced many people with my art, but the truth is I haven't. That's also why I decided to speak to you and to share my work with you, even though this is a bit out of my comfort zone. But art activism is really about engaging in discussions, raising awareness, and bringing social change. So I decided to share my work here and hope it brings you new insights. Also, in general, it's important for me that I create something to invite more people to reflect on our current social, economical, and cultural status. It is true that art doesn't provide a solution directly. It's not like building up a wind turbine that you can make use of the energy directly. But art has the potential to touch us from the inside. And this can stimulate people to make changes, to create new solutions, and maybe eventually to make the world a better place. Yeah, so to answer the question I had in the beginning, I think it is beneficial, or it can be beneficial, to sit in a room and create your own art. Thanks for your attention, and it's time to shoot questions.
Thank you very much, Jing. And I will try to.
Yes, please.
Thanks everyone for the comments on my smile, but let's focus on the art and everything that it can bring us up.
Should I talk to your laptop or to mine?
Let's continue this one.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes. So maybe a question. You know, when you will bring a piece of paper, a white blank page, and you bring colored pencil, you say to people, okay, let's draw. The first reflex I will have, and I think other people also, I'm not an artist. I'm not a painter. I'm not a drawer. What can we say to these people?
I would say everyone's an artist. What you create, everything you create is unique. It's very personal. It's from your own mind, from your own heart. Now I hear my echo.
Bear with me.
Do I need to mute myself? Yeah, so I would say go ahead and try. Not the things, I mean, you don't have to create something that can be exhibited in a gallery. There are more forms of art. I would say our daily life here, it's also a type of performance art where we showcase a possibility or an alternative lifestyle that's different from mainstream lifestyle, and is more sustainable and also enjoyable for both of human beings and the environment. Yeah, so that would be my answer for this question.
A very interesting question from Elsa. In a society that produces people feeling like they are useless, what do you see can be the role of art?
Like I mentioned before, I can still hear.
Yes.
Should I talk to this?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is true that art cannot directly make a big change, but it can encourage people to bring in other brilliant ideas that can actually help to move the whole society, to change perceptions of other people all around. So please don't feel useless. We are all useful in our own ways. I mean, for example, for me, I'm not a gardening expert like Antoine who talked to you the first day, but we all have different skills and different specialties and make use of that. And yeah.
I can maybe take the opportunity to make a link with the talk of yesterday. There's the zone of concern and the zone of influence. Focus on this zone of influence and try to expand it little by little, so that the painting becomes less a drawing and more something like this, hopefully. A question out of curiosity: what material do you like the most to use for your paintings?
Okay. Right now, I use quite a lot of watercolor and ink because that's kind of the cheapest way to go. I do enjoy acrylic, oil paint, and many other different materials. But yeah, I also don't want to spend that much time on that much money on this. So I just try to make use of what I have, and even the waste around, and maybe cold coffee. That's also pretty nice to try. Or expired ketchup in your fridge. Yeah.
Lena, I'm interested in this question too. Are you interested in showing your art somewhere more public?
Yeah, actually, I had this idea since I came to Suderbyn, because I've been working on some portraits of the people here and showing the lifestyle of like daily life and activities via different paintings, sketches, and drawings. But right now, with the whole situation of the coronavirus, everything's closed. So I'm not that sure if I can show it in a conventional way, like in a gallery or in real life outside, but maybe online. Yeah, something like this webinar.
Yeah, maybe we should do a little more of this online webinar to showcase some art and inspire people to, escape a little, think about something different. How do you support yourself against any depressions related to the huge global challenges humanity faces? Tough one, Alexandra.
Wow, that's a huge question. I would say there are many ways. Right now, I'm trying to manage and stay healthy and balanced. Like I mentioned before, working in a garden, it's a really nice one, and working with lovely people as well to keep your social connections and also staying healthy state, doing enough exercise, going to nature, and paint whenever like I have emotions that I couldn't express. I would probably put it down on paper.
And you do paint a lot, so
Yeah, I wish I can do more, but yeah, there are other things in life I have to manage, like other people.
okay, Leonor, I'm gonna do that for you. Meanwhile, I will get the question. Can you comment on art as expression of freedom? I mean, of course.
Yes, it is. Look at Banksy.
So what is the next project, for instance, that you will take on in the next few weeks? I'm asking because I know it.
It's your question.
Yes. What is the next project?
Yeah, I've been working on a banner design for the entrance of Suderbyn, where we can hang a huge banner. Also, it's about the topic of make gardens, not war. As you knew that we have this amazing neighbor just on the other side of the road. So I think it's also about making a statement, but in a pacifist way from us. It's gonna be similar to what you see right now on the screen with some kind of military equipment, but disabled by plants and beautiful garden. We are also going to put on the slogan, make gardens not war, and make it huge, like 12 meters, then hang it up. I'm really looking forward to seeing some or listening, hearing some reactions from our neighbors. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I'm looking forward.
How did you start painting, or maybe not only painting, but getting into art?
Oh, wow. I think I'm a bit too old to answer this question because that moment came very long time ago. I started when I was very young, just by sketching the things around. And maybe it's also a way of meditating, at least for me, to get calm and yeah, then slowly I think I developed my skills and realized, okay, I can be maybe more useful in this way.
So,
yeah.
Any advice from, let's say, if some guy just turned 30 years old, wanted to start painting or art, what would be your advice?
Start right away with whatever materials you have around you. And that guy is for sure not you, right, Abdul?
No, definitely not. You saw the drawing that we made. I mean, okay. I will leave a little time for more questions. Otherwise, we'll close the round. And yes, Leonor, I'm trying to get your picture to show it.
Oh, now I'm getting warm.
I just want to tell something. Do you hear me?
Yes, wait, the question, but we cannot hear you. Yes.
German writer Max Frisch, he asked people, what does give you hope? Art or history? And I think art is giving us hope.
I think the nice thing about this question, you can put everything next to art and it will still win. There are a few things. I don't know, maybe love, maybe work, maybe family. Otherwise, so beautiful question from Isabella. What color makes you the happiest? That's
For me, it's actually gray because all colors are gray in a way. They are all mixed. So I wouldn't say black or white because those are not really colors for me. But all the gray colors, yes. Green is also a type of gray.
I would like to ask the same question for everyone. So please hit the chat and tell us, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is green.
I will answer. Rainbow. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
And I will also take this opportunity to share a picture of art that was shared with us from Leonor. That maybe we can comment a little. So it's a crossover, I guess. A crossover also.
Is it a candle holder?
Wouldn't know.
Hello, everybody. I just give some few comments. It's just a very small piece of art that my uncle created because he's stuck at home like everybody. And he was inspired maybe when he was shaving in his bathroom. So I liked it very much. Actually, he's not an artist, I mean official. He's not considering himself as an artist at all, but it's, to my mind, just showing that everybody is an artist.
I think we agree 100% about that. There's no certificate, there's no diploma to being an artist. There is just putting your feelings and your inspiration on paper, on music, on words also, on writing, and yeah, just do it. So again, this session was about art, and we focused mainly on the paintings. But please let us know if you have other mean of expressing your art. I write. I love writing a lot. For instance, and that can also be powerful to inspire others. Hopefully. Last chance for the last questions. Otherwise, we will release you for the lunch time. Yes, Darius, gardening can also be art. Totally, it's an art in its way. How do you design your garden? What plants do you do? What synergy can you create between them? Definitely. Okay. Elsa, that is an interesting idea, very interesting idea. Hopefully with a different tool than this whiteboard, we could do something deeper, but that definitely it, especially in these confinement times. So you know what, let's keep in touch and we'll see how we can facilitate that. And if anyone has an idea for a tool that can enable us to do it, that could be amazing. Amazing. Every week a collaborative drawings or so. Definitely. So thank you very much, Jing. Thank you for the effort that you made, first for the paintings and then for this presentation and to share your story. Thanks for everyone. Thank you for your questions and thank you for your support. It's been a really incredible week with all of these Renewable Future series. And yeah, we'll take a break, I think, next week for all the talks and the webinars, but hopefully we'll get back in April with new ideas. Thank you, Elsa, for your ideas, and hopefully we'll host something again soon. All the talks are getting subtitled right now, and we'll try to release them during the weekend, so you can watch the replays or the things that you missed. And again, if you liked it and if you want to support us, nice comment on our Facebook page, on the review. It will help us a lot, and it will make us feel better also. I mean, a nice review is always nice. So thanks again. Enjoy your lunch and enjoy your weekend also. And hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye. I think that was everyone at Suderbyn clapping. You can continue clapping, guys. You can continue.
Yeah, very.
It's really good. It brings so much joy. Thank you everyone.
Joyce?